No, not the start.
Why
Who
the
starts?
start?
Why always starting?
That sounds like a vibrator, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
How
it
would
might be
you
the.
know?
I would
I
not
know.
know. I am good Christian.
Good.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you're a good Christian child of the Lord. Never have I been more wrong or disappointed. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, this is the Unofficial Official podcast today with the unidentified cis gang, which is, in case you're unaware, you haven't listened to another podcast, which is quite probable, which is me, Troll Them All. Also joined by Alex or Eloise Music.
Hiya.
And as always, Captain Privilege.
The privilege
of
is
the
all
Folk
yours.
Chronicles. Yes. Yeah. How are we all doing, guys? I'll get into my scam purchases soon.
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
what?
The relentless is kicking in, and your two patters is actually somewhat bemusing me, so I am somewhat getting over the hump of this week.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than a shite week, man. Like, I always find, see if I have a shit week, and then I'm like, right, now I need to do the podcast on a Saturday. See, before it, you're like, oh, I can't be fucked doing this, sitting down in front of my computer, recording, chatting shit. But then see, when you get into it, you're like, actually, this is nice. It helps. It lets me vent, get some of the frustration out. And you know what? You know what, guys? It's healthy to talk.
You know, it's been a bad week when you have to listen to like Manny Steel emotional music just to fucking finish off the week. The fucking last couple of hours of work and that. It's crying at Krypton and cursing the fucking skies for like no reason and shit. Like, honestly.
So, what's new? Anything new with you guys in your personal lives you want to talk about, or anything that's happened this week?
Alex.
What have I done? I haven't done anything.
You fucking moved. I know we spoke about it last week, but you moved.
Oh yeah, I'm still moved. And now I'm all by myself, guys. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought they wouldn't have let Yangi back in the country once he left, but apparently not. So.
Yeah, no, he's back in the country.
And
he took my dog.
Oh no. Yeah. Ethel would love that big back garden.
She would love it, and she did love it.
Although, to be fair, that would mean that Yangi would be completely alone. And I think Ethel's his carer now. I would trust him on his own. So.
I wouldn't be very fucking sure if that was the case. Fuck.
Just like bum. I think that might be my favourite thing. See, when you're like in a conversation with Yangi and I think Priv's there, suddenly you'll just take away, oh, did you see that guy, Priv? And it's like, yeah, there's a guy.
Did you see the cat?
It's like, okay, Yangi. Anyway, back to what we're saying.
It's never like town appropriate news or anything. It's just always straight up point blank fucking like. Did you see the donkey? I'm like,
Yep. On this exact street at these coordinates.
Did I tell you about the time that I saw a flasher in Bathgate?
Oh my god. I've got a flasher in the corner for me.
Yeah. I did tell you.
Yeah. No, apparently they like fucking one of the neighbours fucking standing at the back door just wanking.
Jesus.
I was just like, alright.
I don't like kink shaming, right? Kink shaming is not a thing I do, because, you know, if you're into something, you're into something.
That's sexual assault.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. You are a deviant. I get voyeurism, right? I understand that. Oh, it's exciting, we might be caught. But standing there with intent, looking into people's eyes, just fucking going ham. It's like, that's like extreme voyeurism.
No, what was really awkward was, so obviously he was stood there and I went, alright, mate. And he goes, right in. I was like, I'm a fucking go.
Whoa,
I'm a leave.
I hope you went, did you just assume my gender? You know, I wouldn't have said anything, so
no,
I mean,
but
that's good on you for...
Because I'd like made eye contact, I was like, I have to say something now.
What you should have did is you should have made eye contact and then looked down and then laughed.
No, I did see it. I did see it.
Him really self... Was it big?
No.
Like, what's that? Ew.
Ah, why is there a worm? Ah, gross. That's bogging.
You spilt
yeah.
mayo in your fucking trousers.
That is some really thin, watery mayonnaise. What are you doing? It's chunky. No, yeah, life's been quite good for me. Having a baby, man, it's lit. If you get the chance and you want to do it, I mean, if you don't, that's absolutely fine. I can't blame you for not wanting to have something that drains your finances forevermore. But yeah, it's lit. See,
Your life source.
every day, every single day, he's getting this tiny, tiny little bit closer to laughing. And we've not seen him laugh yet, but see when he smells, you're like, and he goes, and he almost laughs, and you're like, just fucking do it.
And it's just
Hurry
a
up and do it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that does happen a lot. You look at me smiling, and then you're holding your breath, and your face is going red. That's not a smile. You are pushing. You are pushing right now. But yeah, it's awesome. He's a very, very cute tiny little baby, and I have to say it, but he's the most beautiful baby on the planet. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Of course he
Fuck
is.
yous.
Of course he is.
As well as that, I made a purchase. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Wish.com. I've been burned before and I haven't learned my lesson. But I made a purchase on Wish at the end of May? End of May, 20th of May, something like that. Because my hair was getting a bit long, and we kept borrowing my father-in-law's clippers to cut my hair, and it was like, nah, we can't keep doing this. I want to get my own. So went on, found out a reasonable deal. You know, had one of those little razors that gets in really close to the skin. You know, the ones people use to shave their face. It had like a clipper that's like a 0 and then a normal set of clippers as well. I was like, cool. I was like, oh my god, the delivery date on this is 10th of June. I was like, oh, that's great. Now, what they don't tell you on Wish is that they can and will just change the fucking delivery date. So I went on, I was like, 10th of June. I was like, let's check this. I was like, it now says the 20th of June. Okay, I mean, fair enough, coronavirus, all that stuff, that's fine. Kept going on. Oh, it now says 1st of July. It's like, all right. Checked it. It's back. It's up at the 20th of July now, which is cool. But I got one part through today. So it was the little razor, you know, the ones you see in the movies where you get the guy getting ready for work and he's down talking to his wife. He's got his shirt on, his tie's not done, and he's going like that, and he's just doing his neck in the living room eating a bit of toast. Well, it's shit. I got that through and it doesn't work.
Holy fuck.
It is awful. So I tried it. So the wife's at the back. She's like, I'm going to go and shave my legs. So, you know, I've got the fam coming down. I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's fair. So I was like, let me try this. And I ran it over and she's like, that did nothing. I was like, yeah, no, that did absolutely fucking nothing. So I was like, I'm going to try it on me. So I tried it. I've got a reasonable amount of growth in my face, right? My little cute beard, right? So I tried it.
I don't want to know about your face growth. Sorry.
You beat me to
it's
it.
just a mole. It's benign, I swear. Yeah, I tried it. It does nothing. It caught some hair and then it tugged and that was it. So that was that was trash. But yeah, as you said at the very start, it sounds like a vibrator, and that is about all it's fucking good for. So
I genuinely thought you bought like a wee voice coder or something, a wee vocoder thing, man.
Do you know what I thought it was? You know them thing? Oh, I don't know what. Is it a kazoo? Is that what it's called? when you first put it through the mic, I was like, why has Troll got a kazoo?
Because it's
I love a kazoo, man. Yeah, you beat me to it. But yeah, that was I think I might delete the Wish app because I am quite a spontaneous motherfucker. So when I'm on Facebook and something dumb pops up, 9 times out of 10, right, it's just weird erotic fetish shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And you click and you go, all right, that's for a man's penis. Okay, I'm not interested, but I mean, each their own. Yeah, and then like, other stuff pops up and you go, oh, I need a haircut. That's it.
Yeah, like last year,
don't buy it a Wish.
Somnia, man, he had like the Wish app on his phone and shit. And he's just like, look at this fucking shit. It was just recommending like the weirdest combination of stuff. Like if you just scrolled through whatever it was, he was like, I've literally like bought like some pliers off here once, and it's recommended them like fucking cylinders for collecting seashells and fucking all sorts of weird, fucking ped egg, fucking sexual devices, fucking you name it, man. It was just like, what is this?
Some of my uni people have bought massive Teletubbies hoodies from Wish.
Oh god.
And it's gonna be great.
There's one purchase that I've seen from Wish that wasn't me, unfortunately. I wish I had that. It's one of my mates who I had from college. Her little sister bought a pair of joggies that says "Stop looking at my dick" written across the dick. And I was like, mate, those are fucking phenomenal. So where'd you get them from?
Mate, what I'm hearing is an identified cis gang merch.
But we'll only sell it through Wish. Exclusively through Wish. Easy.
Shopify. We need a Shopify.
And across the crotch it says, "Stop looking at my unidentified or redacted." I like redacted.
Stop looking at my
and a
redacted.
black bar,
Look at my
and then just a black
redactedly.
bar.
Alright, hey.
They have that on the bum, you know, like the juicy fucking joggers. Right
Cis couture.
Cis Jew.
I like that. Juicy couture. Juicy cis couture. That sounds like a cis. That's not good.
That's not
But
good.
yeah, what's been happening in the world, guys? Because I have not been keeping up with the Twitter
Well,
sphere or life in general. I've just been working
I'll
and
be
then dicking
brutally
about with
honest,
peace.
right? Like the real reason I'm depressed, okay, is that the best app since Sliced Breed is maybe gone down.
Oh no,
TikTok, maybe
I have heard
over.
mumblings about this. Is it cancelled? Is it getting cancelled? Is that
Well,
what it
no,
is?
it's not cancelled. It's just India and China are being little bitches and squabbling with each other, so they had to ruin it for everybody else. And India went and fucking
Assholes.
like, oh, it's a fucking spy app. So they deleted it off India. They deleted it. India deleted TikTok off its phone.
Now I don't know if the viewers and listeners at home will know this, but India is a very big place with a very large amount of people. So that's quite a big part of the market they're
Is
blocking out.
it?
It's massive. I didn't know it until like 2 hours ago. It's crazy.
So
Fucking mental.
then,
Wow.
till 2 hours ago. Holy fuck. But so then, of course, America, everyone's favourite opportunist motherfuckers, decided what a perfect
Land of the
time,
free.
especially having their little squabbles now with the totally innocent Chinese Communist Party. They've decided to start floating rumours that they reckon it's just a big Chinese spy device. And
I'm not
they're
being
selling
funny.
all your data to China. Like, I'm not being funny,
I mean,
but I think we all agreed no one gives a fuck about data after
What
Google and Facebook.
spy is going to be sat on TikTok, like scrolling through it, going, "Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious."
Renegade. I'm renegade. Like, yeah, I'm not like, yeah, I'm not being funny, but I don't. I get it, okay, information is key and all that sort of shit, but at the same time, we gave up on this. No one gave a fuck that Zuckerberg was selling all your goddamn information, and that's why we ended up losing it
True.
to fucking Brexit and all that shit. No one gives a fuck that Google is the most evil corporation on the fucking planet, and is literally like, I was listening to a goddamn podcast the other day there, right? Talk about information where it was just this guy who like interviewing this guy who makes vans, does up vans so as you can like fucking live in them and shit. Just some weird social
Yeah.
media marketing podcast thing, right? All about the guy's YouTube channel. And literally ever since, YouTube has not stopped recommending me his videos. I never typed his name out once. I didn't know his name. I never spoke his name. I never speaked his
Yeah.
name. So somehow between fucking iTunes podcasts and fucking Google, they've shared that shit. We're going to sit here and act like, oh, I don't want the Chinese to know that I was jacking off to fucking Lauren Gray on fucking TikTok. Well, that's your fault, you fucking deviants. She's underage and that is fucking wrong, troll. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I don't even know who Lauren Gray
Neither
is.
do I.
Probably.
You don't want to. But look, the point is, it's a fucking app. The kids love it.
Yeah.
Well, the fucking data. Data's like copyright, mate. It's over, okay? It's over.
I always, when it comes to kind of free apps that's you get tons of content out of and they're very popular, I always have the old adage in mind that if nothing is being sold to you, you're being sold. That's what it is. That's how
That's true.
TikTok does so well, is because they can pop ads on users in between the fucking videos and shit. You are the product. They're trying to sell to you. Then you're using it and you're going on, and it's slow but sure indoctrination.
You call me a fucking
fucking fine.
product, okay? I'm not
You are a
indoctrinated.
product.
I am not.
You're high
Indoctrinated.
quality.
Don't assume his gender is
Your
product.
He's filling in forms. Gender, male, female, other.
I'm
Prod.
not a product, and I am not
Exo,
doing a
exo.
TikTok dance that curses on you, troll, right now. Okay?
Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean about the fucking ads though. It's absolutely mental. I got my new gaming pieces. I don't know if I mentioned it, guys. It's got RGB lights. I am LGBTQ now. It's great. But
Those aren't the same letters. That's cheating.
It's I didn't have Bluetooth, so I had to get a little Bluetooth dongle, right? So I searched for one, found a decent one,
All
and then I
right,
searched
hen!
for.
Is that what you said? You got it.
All right, darling.
Sorry.
and I got the Bluetooth dongle, put it in. 4 out of my 5 ads are now for Bluetooth dongles on YouTube and any website.
Bro.
Yep. It's Google AdSense, man. They basically log your IP and they just market what you've been looking for. It's mental. So see if you look at something, you're like, what is, like people are like, they say something deviant and you search for it, you are going to get recommended that product fucking often, man.
So not everyone just gets adverts for cactuses, because that's all I get adverts for.
You must look up cactuses.
I love a cactus.
Cacti. Sorry, cacti.
That's
Let's be grammatically correct here.
I think it's like I can see it being an issue with India and China, right? They're having a wee squabble in that. Apparently, China, like, just casually took over like 60 miles of fucking land and just like, here, we're having that back. So I could like, it come to like their military was like, oh no, we've just banned like 59 apps, so it's like from all our soldiers. Because yeah, if you're literally walking around as a soldier in the army with a fucking spy device that is directly filtering all that information straight back to the enemy, then yeah, I could see that being a bit of a fucking problem. But like, for it to get banned from all the rest of us, we all have to suffer. Let's be honest. There's just going to be another one. Something else is going to pop up, and it's probably going to be owned by Zuckerberg.
Wasn't there like Musically or whatever before TikTok?
Yeah.
And before Musically was.
TikTok's really interesting because folk will remember Vine from back in the day. Fucking huge.
R.I.P. Vine. F the chat boys.
It randomly just died one day. Now, when it died, it fucked everything because you had a huge influx of Vine creators swashing onto every other platform, like your Instagrams, more so your YouTube.
I swear Jake and Logan Paul initially had their.
Well, technically, they were YouTubers, but they made it on Vine. But then you had like your fucking god awful ones like Lily Pons and all the rest of it that arguably could be funny in 7 seconds, but should not be funny in 10.5 minutes. It's not. It's not.
I miss Vine so much, man.
Yeah, it was fucking.
I know TikTok's the exact same, but just Vine had just discharged. Was it not Twitter bought it and then they fucked it?
I don't know how I did it right, but I completely missed Vine. And then, like,
mate,
literally like a month
YouTube
ago,
Vine
my friend was like making Vine references or something, and I was like, I've literally got no idea what you're talking about. She was like, right, go and do homework now.
Yeah, fucking the goddamn compilations were sort of, even some of your Logan Paul stuff and the Paul stuff and your King Batch's stuff and your Lily Pond stuff back in the day, as cringy as it is now, it was popping back, slapping, as the kiddies say. But what you've got.
Yes. As the kiddies say, oh, watch yourself.
Musically, it became Musically.
Don't say kiddies.
It wasn't doing so great as Musically, and then it had a rebranding as TikTok, and it's just fucking it's the number one app. It's fucking so hot right now. It's shit hot. You got the ability to go up to about 30 seconds. There's collaborations. You can use music because it's not, just under 30 seconds. You're not getting ridiculous amount of copyright strikes. Finally, artists in the entertainment industry are starting to fucking see the sense. And I mean, I was for the first time ever caught a bit of radio the other day there. I swear to God, like 5 out of the 10 songs that played, I was like, that's TikTok. That's big because that is big because of TikTok.
Let me tell you a little story. So when my beautiful, gorgeous, not pregnant anymore wife went into labour, we went into the hospital, the labour ward, and they had the radio on, they had Capital on, and I swear to God, it was the TikTok playlist.
Yeah.
Like for the 12 or so hours we were there, when that radio was on, it was the same 9-10 songs cycling, each and every one of them from TikTok.
Yep.
It was fucking mental, absolutely crazy, and it was lit. It was absolutely lit. My son, right? You know how that song go? I say song, but the TikTok, it's like it just takes a sample of it. It's the Jason Derulo song. It's Savage Love. It goes, right? My son loves that. He giggles at that when you literally get in his face and sing it at him. He laughs and he spells and he kicks his legs and you're like, what the fuck? Get a grip. Stop that. But Mrs. Stroll attributes that to her. Like, she hated TikTok before lockdown. She was like, fucking TikTok shite. And I was like, you've never looked at it. Shut up. She's like, no, I hate it. I was like, you've got the app on your phone. I know that if you invested 20 minutes in it, you'd be hooked. Like, no, I wouldn't.
It's like
2 days
smack.
into
It is like smack.
It really is. 2 days into lockdown, she's on it all the fucking time. I'm sitting and I'm just hearing it over and over. I'm on the couch, just on fucking Facebook, fucking Discord, try to keep up with the Discords because that's impossible to do. And all I'm hearing is over and over just skip to the next one, skip to the next one. It's like, oh my fucking god.
There's not more annoying than when somebody, like, I do it myself. I'll go like, oh, I wonder how many different TikToks have been made from this exact sound. It's just looking the same sound. 10 to 10, I look up, the message privilege is just staring at me like, really? I'm like,
yeah,
yeah,
you're getting daggers, you're gonna get stabbed. But Claire, my beautiful wife, almost said her name, almost stopped. She
redacted.
Mrs. Redacted, redacted with a mole. She attributes the fact that he loves that so much is because she'd always sit with her phone. Like, obviously, where it sits is at your belly, and because that played so much, she thinks he's just heard it over and over and over in the womb, and that's why he likes it. It just brings him comfort. It's like, mate, you might be right. People play Mozart and shit to the babies in the womb, so it's fuck knows, man. Jason Derulo's knockoff brand for TikTok.
You cannot beat the feeling of going to stand up for the toilet after a good half hour on TikTok and not being able to walk and having that pure numbness in your thighs and you totally just get
you're like, am I having a stroke? Oh no, I've just been in the toilet.
You can sit still for half an hour.
If I'm on TikTok, aye, fuck.
Yeah, I try not to go on it too much because I know I'm just going to get sucked in. Do you know the thing is though, it recommends you what you've been watching. So I was listening to it was either Off Topic or the Rooster Teeth podcast by the Rooster Teeth guys, and they were talking about how TikTok's really good and how Jeff Ramsey's like, yeah, I just get like kids hitting each other and old people fighting, and then other people like just get nice stuff. And then Ryan Haywood, who's like their like resident psychotic guy, he was like, yeah, it just recommends like loads of Nazis and shit to me, and they were like, that's because that's what you search for. It only recommends what you search for.
What I get is Scottish people and gays.
Yeah, I got like
that's
Scottish
probably
stuff.
That's because it senses Yangy.
I think
it senses Yangy in the vicinity and goes, probably it is.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do.
Oh, fuck's sake.
But aye, well, TikTok is not the only thing that's been solid this past week.
It's true.
The good name of the most classic writer of our time, the most prolific lyricist. That's not the right word, is it? That's not even a word.
Author. Author. The word is author.
That's the one. That's
author.
The most
that was a Parliament
amazing
reference.
Author of our time is being attacked. She's being attacked, and it's unfair. And she didn't deserve it, even though she shat all her PewDiePie back in the day. So haha, technically it's karma, bitch. But she's being needlessly fucking attacked because she thinks cancel culture is wrong. Discuss.
I don't know if that's the main
Maybe an
reason.
oversimplification of it, yeah. Listen, she may have said a few things about trans people. Who knows? Who can really say? It's not like there's tons of articles and
what even is a trans person? I wouldn't know.
You know, I just see people. Personally, Alex, I just see people. That's me. I'm
the same.
I'm blind to it all, but not in an exclusionary fashion. Like,
I just took a drink of the drink that was on my bedside table, and it was just vodka.
Why would you do anyway?
Well, I forgot that I'd put it there, so I thought it was water. So I was like, "Oh yeah, water, great."
You just some water I can't remember pouring, but I'll drink it. Anyway.
Sounds like drunk Alex is an asshole.
Sounds like fucking
it does sound like
drunk some fucking evil liquid to the side of your bed. Right, so for folk that didn't ken, J.K. Rowling was obviously very, very popular from writing the Harry Potter franchise and stuff, but since the end of the movies, kind of started being a little vocal about stuff, And I kind of do have a bit of a bias against her because when the whole first adpocalypse happened, when PewDiePie was being accused of being a Nazi, falsely, obviously, she was piping up and talking about how he's basically a white fucking supremacist borderline. I don't know, that's a lie. She never said that specifically, but she very much hinted that he was a problem, and he needed to be fucking dealt with, kind of thing. So
Did she say there is one final solution for this? I don't know
yeah,
what it is yet, but I'm gonna think of
but
it.
basically, I decided back then, fuck her. And
Yeah.
she has since then been embroiled under controversy after controversy because she's retconned a bunch of stuff in the books. Oh yeah, Dumbledore's gay. Dumbledore was always gay. Like, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
the snake was Asian, so there's more Asian representation. You're like,
Wait.
what? This,
Wait.
The
That
snake.
did that
What?
happen?
yeah,
That's fucking dumb.
yeah, the
That is
big
the
bad
dumbest
villain.
shit I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know Harry spoke parcel tongue, but he did it in an accent to that snake. Fuck off, idiot.
One of the weirder ones was that I think someone pointed out that like there's something to do with there was never enough toilet scenes or something. And she's like, yeah, they magic their poo to another dimension. Like what?
Then why is there toilets
What?
in the
I
first
don't, I
place?
don't know. I
What?
don't know. I don't know. This was a genuine discussion, by the way. This is the type of shit she was coming out. I think she was trolling. I think she was kind of trolling. I think she was just like, this will be funny if I say this, but didn't
Do
realize
you
everyone was
know?
like, oh yes, that's brilliant, or oh now
I
you're
think
retconning.
see that all this retcon shit. I think what J.K. Rowling does is she goes, she's in the house, she's a wee bit to drink. She might be on some other substances. She goes, I wonder what I can make these fuckwits believe. I wonder what I can make canon.
So
Let's fuck it. Magical dimensions for poo. Let's do that. There's an idea.
So, of
Fuck
course,
it.
then more recently was embroiled in a bit of a war with the trans community as she spoke out saying that she doesn't believe, let me get this perfectly right, doesn't believe anyone who doesn't menstruate is a woman. So if you're a trans person and you don't have the function of menstruation, then she's basically saying she doesn't consider them a woman.
But
Uh,
So
in
does
today's
that mean
climate,
what if menstruate and not woman?
yeah, well,
what if you hit menopause? Do you
You
suddenly
cease
become
to be a woman.
yeah? It's over.
Yeah,
It's
well,
all
there's
over.
loads of nuance in there. I haven't really went
Yeah.
into too far of her actual opinion on that. I think everyone was very quick and easy to knee jerk because by this point everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, JK."
Yeah.
And
JK.
but then uh, she came out with a non-apology that was just this
Oh, it was
big
the
long
fucking.
justification on why everyone else was wrong, and she was right. It was literally like an essay. And since then has just recently came out with an open letter signed by a bunch of other fucking like authors, professors, and fucking people who agree with her that cancel culture is wrong. And here's
I mean,
why, which is kind of funny because she was like, embroiled in this constant battle with them trying to cancel her. But I think it speaks more to the argument that some people get too big to fail. You ain't going to cancel Ricky Gervais. You ain't going to cancel
mm,
PewDiePie. You ain't going to
mm,
cancel fucking J.K. Rowling because she's made her fucking
nah.
bro. She can say whatever the fuck she wants, whenever the
Yeah,
fuck
she's
she wants.
literally she doesn't need the general public to buy her shit anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't. Literally, I think she's loving the fact that she's still relevant
Mhm.
because
I
she's
think
saying this
that's
shit. People are thinking about
I
her
think that's what it is.
because nobody gives a fuck. Like she made like the Cursed Child and shit, and then she's like, "Oh, suddenly Hermione's black." She was always black, even though I had a hand in casting the movies when they were made. And I chose a little white girl. She's always been black though. Fuck off. Like she's like, I never said in the books though. It's like you did have a hand in casting though, dickhead. Like fuck off. Stop trying to be relevant. You've made your money. Go fucking live on an island and just get fucking wasted all day, every day, mate. That'd be amazing. You don't need to be involved in all this shit.
I know what's
I get
really
it.
sad about this is like, we're never going to get an untainted follow up to this. It's not like she's gonna come out 5-10 years down the line like the most awesome best-selling fucking Harry Potter sequels. I think by that point everyone's gonna be like, oh, turning to every page, just waiting on this big, long-winded explanation on why Harry Potter is trans but is not a woman because Harry Potter doesn't menstruate. Therefore, J.K. was right.
No, it's going to be our next book, right? She's going to write it, but the first letter of every sentence is going to be an apology. She's like, I don't want to actually apologise, but I'm just going to fucking bury it in a book somewhere. So see if they want it, they can find it. They can fucking work for it.
Oh no, honestly, watch her like go, oh, McGonagall's a trans woman. Just
technically, cat lives matter with McGonagall though.
Yeah.
Is that what they do? She's a cat. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Cat
lives
matter.
Is
that another retcon? Did I miss that bit?
But fairy lives matter.
Maybe I don't know. She's something queer. Fluid's the word. She's not race fluid. Is it race fluid?
Species fluid.
That's a different species fluid. That's it. That's the word. McGonagall is species fluid confirmed.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So is Harry's dad, and anyone else that can transform. Yeah, that's.
Well, I mean, like I say, like I've got kind of. Bruce Willis
was a ghost the whole time
because I think.
I see dead people.
Scary old wino woman is entitled to her opinions. There's like YouTube's kicking off right now. There was a video. These weird videos keep popping up where we got a bunch of people with the opposite fucking opinions and got them to debate.
I love them videos. I think they're well good.
They are, but they're cringe. But they're good.
So cringe, but I love them.
And the most recent one was on cancel culture, and I think one of the most prolific pieces to take from it, one of the most fucking well-spoken, unlike me, pieces to take from it was this young lady was speaking about, or young person, sorry, was speaking about people's rights. And it says, look, at the end of the day, if you're going to try and tell someone they can't see something, do something, or say something, you're taking away their right. I don't have the right to tell you can't go and see a film because I don't like it. I have the right to not see it. I have the right to go on Twitter and fucking complain about it and list off the reasons why you probably shouldn't fucking see it. However, we're reaching dangerous close territories, I think, when it comes to this extremist cancel culture of it's not good enough that someone apologizes, it's not good enough that someone deletes said content, it's not good enough that someone is all but already ostracized, a la like say fucking Shane Dawson. The chances of a comeback for him are fucking slim to none. But
he's done it before.
That's true. But we need to go further, and this person needs to not be able to have a normal life. They not be able to transact. Not be able to fucking,
don't say transact. JK wouldn't like that.
It's true. That is true.
Sorry.
I think cancel culture is fucking dumb, man. People, I get it. People need to be made aware that you fucked up, buddy, and there should be repercussions. But see, when someone's actively trying to change, and I mean actually actively trying to make a change, they haven't just been like, oh, I did a video on a suicide forest. Oh, I'm so sorry, even though I was giggling next to this hanging corpse with a Toy Story 3 hat, or 1 or 2 with aliens. It was great. They actually need to try and change. That's the thing. People learn. That's the most amazing thing about people is you can learn and you can go and immerse yourself in other people's culture and you can find out about other people and go, actually, you know what? I'm not a racist. I'm actually not a racist. I was just an idiot that had a narrow opinion of the world because I hadn't explored it and lived other people's cultures and experienced more. And I think people being able to do that and go and do that is great. And cancel culture stops that happening because suddenly this person, if it's like a big YouTuber who literally earns a living from YouTube, they get cancelled. They fucking take their channel down because of the amount of abuse and shit they're getting. Or look at like the people that fucking killed themselves. Like, what the fuck? It's just so stupid and it's a total waste because they've got a chance to change and do better and start spreading the message of, by the way, I fucked up and I've read about it and I've learned about it and I've changed and yeah, no, I should have acted differently. Please learn from my example and my mistakes. But a lot of times because of cancel culture, people don't get that chance, and it's shit.
What do you think about that, Alex?
I don't.
Be honest.
Oh,
No, cancel them all. Death to them all.
No, I don't think that. I agree. I mean, the thing about so here's my thing about opinions. Okay, my opinion on opinions. Opinions are fine as long as they don't. I don't know words and things. They don't like take away the rights of other people. Does that make sense?
I agree with that. Yeah, I think
I don't know.
you
You
should
cut
be able
out.
to
I
have.
couldn't hear you there. That was weird. As long as they don't what? Sorry.
As long as
they
they
don't
don't
Like
infringe on other
robot
people's
at the end, I
rights.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah, no, like as long as they don't like infringe on other people's rights and be like, because of my opinion, you don't have the right to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it works both
I'm
ways.
annoyed.
Like, you know, like the people that are cancelling people are saying the same thing. Like, oh, you don't agree with my opinion, therefore you don't have the right to speak your mind or whatever. But it works both ways. But I think like, just keep your fucking gob shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not nice
Yeah.
to say, don't say nothing at all. It's very much like the Antifa fallacy, isn't it? It's the catch-22 there. It's to be anti-fascist to the extreme where you're actually being fascist is, counterproductive. It's fighting fire with fire. And it's the same with the cancel culture. When your aim is to stop people doing or saying something that can be quote-unquote hurtful or offensive, to the point where you are going out your way to hurt and offend said person. I mean, it's just ass backwards. I'm kind of drawn a for a simpler analogy because people like me like simple things. Uh, there's this wrestling storyline when they're going. It's dead fucking simple. Guy's come into the fucking federation and he's lost every fucking match since he's been in. He's a big name in the indie circuits. Everyone was looking forward to him, but he continuously keeps getting beat and keeps losing out. And there's this stable, like a faction within the federation called the Dark Order. And now they kept turning up mysteriously and giving a wee nod to him and giving a wee fucking helping hand to him, like helping him up after he loses a match and stuff. And sure enough, eventually he's joined the Dark Order because they've helped him and shown him the way to win and stuff.
Come to the dark side.
It's quite like it's a weird analogy for me to cancel culture, and as what I keep referring to is that like when you I mean, I think we spoke about this last week, because when you don't shed a fucking light on dumb things, on silly things, on opinions, or on fucking conversations, and you force them into the dark, you're leaving nothing more than them to grow in arguably the worst conditions.
It becomes an echo chamber.
You know what
look at 4chan. Like 4chan is a hive mind of just fucked up, disgusting opinions because nobody challenges it. And if you do,
JK, we love you, 4chan. Don't dox us and kill us all.
To be fair, I genuinely love 4chan, but some of the opinions are like, oh, I can't say that out loud or anywhere else in the world. I'm just not going to comment on this.
I think, right, here's how cancel culture should go. Not cancel culture, because it shouldn't be called that, but here's how it should go. Hi, I have an opinion. Hello, I disagree with your opinion. Here is reasons why. Okay, that's it. End of.
Yeah. Do you know, I think the biggest thing about opinions is people get too emotionally involved. Like I can't remember who said it, but people always say like emotions are stronger than facts.
Like I could sit here and be like, J.K. Rowling is a transphobe, fuck her, and blah. What is the point? She doesn't give a shit about what I'm saying.
True.
Not really.
No, but you're part of the problem because you're enabling her ability. You're platforming her voice and her opinion.
You are not mounting a front against this horrendous atrocity against the trans nation.
We've all discovered the fact that I am a bad person. So I mean,
yeah, that's true. That is fair. You should see the DMs. Fucking hell, it's just you would be cancelled immediately.
Right,
done. Going.
Wow.
End of Alex.
Don't try and cancel me, troll. I'll cancel you.
I'm not trying to cancel you. I'm just saying you would be cancelled if any of us tight-lipped good friends.
Yeah, we're
buddies. You know what they say, boys? Loose lips sink ships.
Stop saying lips.
I think
That's gross.
to kind of Oh, you've got loose lips. Check them up, girl.
Transphobic.
Daddy.
What is this dissolved into? Like, what the fuck?
I'm a bumbling idiot.
Do you know how we had this conversation at the beginning of the podcast where we were like, right, we're going to do better and we're going to be really good, and then no.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've enjoyed it so far. Nobody's still listening. It's cool. Yeah, but my favourite saying is what was the say? I was gonna be really funny. It was gonna be a really funny joke. Fuck.
Troll's doing a joke. Everybody quiet because Troll's doing a joke.
Is Alex, like you and me just laugh really loudly on 3 and he can edit the joke in later, like 1, 2.
Oh no, I don't
3.
have to edit. No, I don't edit.
That was so funny. Troll, you're so funny.
Troll, you're the funniest man I've ever known.
This is a variation of it. An eye for the eye, an eye for an eye makes the whole world fight fire with fire.
What? No, what?
An eye for an eye makes the whole world half price at Specsavers.
Yeah, it was going to be something along those lines. It was definitely wittier, but then I started speaking it went because me brain no keep knowledge retained good.
You should have put it in a TikTok, bro. It would have lasted longer.
I should have. Oh, fuck. Damn it. But yeah, any other points, things you want to bring up, things you want to mention, things you want to vamp or sell or fucking shill it to the people?
I made cinnamon rolls yesterday. That's wholesome. Enjoyed that.
I made cinnamon rolls.
Mate, was it the ones you get in the tub and you pop it open and then you cut it into pieces and you put it in the oven?
No, I actually made
From
them.
scratch?
I actually made them.
You're a lunatic.
No, it's because I'm like ultimate spouse material.
Nice. Yeah. Mrs. Troll.
Spouse.
I put on like spouse. I put on like 2 stone from cookies alone because Mrs. Troll saw a really, really good recipe for cookies online. It's Ashley Sugar Rust on Instagram in case you want to see it. But they are fucking phenomenal and I can't stop eating them.
Genuinely, all I do is just bake things and then feed them to Ryan. I'm like, eat it.
To be fair, Ryan has nothing on him, so that's amazing. I have too much on me and I would die of type 2 diabetes within a bit of a week.
I've put on 2 stone in the last year purely because I bake all the time.
That's not a bad thing though. It is for me because I'm grossly, horrendously overweight, but that's okay. I can live with that. Do you know what? Actually, I want to bring this up, right? See when someone like me, right, who genuinely is like, I just say shit how it is, right? But I'm not one of those cunts that say shit how it is. Like, I'm just being honest. No, you're being a cunt. Fuck up, right? See when I say I'm so fat, and people go, no, you're not. It's like, no, I know what I look like naked. I'm fat. I need to do something about this. This is a problem. It's becoming a problem where, you walk upstairs and you go, fuck, I'm out of breath. What the ever living fuck? That was half a flight of stairs.
Do you know what's funny though? Right, I've only ever seen you from like collarbones up. So I would literally have no idea.
The way it should be. I'm just gonna wear a box when I go out. Just be like, it'll be like that Drake video. It's such a fun. I'll just wear that outfit anytime I leave the house. Be like, hey guys, what's going on? But yeah, I think that's probably quite a prudent point to leave it on. If someone says they're fat and they're not the kind of person that's digging for compliments,
just don't fucking say anything.
Just go. Yeah, maybe you should do something about that. Spot them on with insults.
Cool with that, yeah.
Yeah, boy. But yeah, thanks for joining us. If you made it to the end, that was exceptional. It was a fun podcast. If you have any opinions, pop them down below. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Apple Podcast, etc., etc. The Unofficial Podcast. Wherever you can find it.
Are illegal in 2021. So
we do not do opinions. This podcast does not exist because none of us have opinions.
Yes,
everything we just said was factual.
Yeah, everything.
Disclaimer.
It's written in the Bible because, as we all know, the Bible is fact.
Yep, that definitely wasn't opinion.
Rowling herself, yes.
Bigger than Jesus because she made Jesus. God, we're gonna go to hell. This is blasphemous.
So
I'm a God's son. Little baby Jesus boy made me. What?
We all are. We all are the Lord's children. We are the sheep, and He is the shepherd. Amen.
Amen.
That's soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Boy.